Don't put this trading view for your this thing. God.
In the university, actually, I'm just saying it for fun. Today is fun day. Today is Friday. Thank God it's Friday, right? Yeah. My first degree, I actually finished with a first class. Second degree, first class. Third degree, it was outside the country. I'm saying it because of this beautiful lady here. I want to ask you people, how many lecturers gives you 100 over 100? Almost none, Shay. So why do you think in my subject you will get everything? I must set one that you must fail. Do you understand? It is my exam. You can. Yeah. Anyway, well done, everybody. Thank you so much. And it was good. I saw your wonderful scores. I know some of those things are a bit more funny, but you guys were able to sort it out. That's good. Today, while you were writing the exam, sorry, you didn't have time to look at the chat. So I was making the money for you. So you wait for New York session. Didn't you make yesterday? No, for us. All the same. So those of you online and those of you here, once again, thank you. And I'm not teaching. Just ask me anything you want to ask me. Anything, even if it's relationship, I think I will answer. Anything at all. Let me see if there are quick things I can actually, no matter what it is, ask me. I will try to. I'm from Kogi State. Yes. My mom is from Imo State. Yes. Let's start with you. Those of you online, just be dropping your questions. I'll answer them. I see that first. Sit down. If you have one question, sit down. I'll come to you. I'll answer you last. That's it. Who has just one question? Okay, you start. Start.
I wanted to ask this the ratio, the 1:2. Now, because we understand that once you set your stop loss, then you put your, if you are buying, you push your profit up 3 times your stop loss. Now, I want to ask that the lower you set your stop loss, I mean, can you increase your take profit?
Yes.
So 4 times your stop loss?
Yeah, sometimes I do 10 times. Yes. I think I've done 50 times before.
50?
Yes. So what it means is, let me show you something. There are levels to these things. It depends on also how tight your stop loss is. Let me show you an example. For example, look at this NZD card, okay, on 15 minutes time frame. Let's just assume we were selling, I'm assuming we were selling here, right? So on a normal day, the ATR for NZD card could be probably just say 10. So 10 times 1.5, that is 15. So if I take this to, let me just keep it at 10, okay? So, yeah. So this is 10. Over here, you see 10.4 if you add the dot. So, and then this is 1:3, isn't it? So this is your target, 1:3. But now, for me, because I am a lot more advanced, sometimes my stop loss is as little as this. And though this is a bit advanced, if I'm using 5 minutes and I want my stop loss to be so tiny, sometimes I go to 1 second time frame. Sometimes I go to 30 seconds time frame. Sometimes I go to 1 minute. So on 1 minute, it will be looking like this. Now, let me show you. On 1 minute, it will be looking as tiny as this. So you that is waiting for 15 minutes to confirm, I'm already inside the trade. I'm like, but this is when I want to use lot size like 15 or 20. It means that just a small move, I've made good thousands of dollars for that day. So this is like the highest peak of trading where your analysis have been confirmed, but you want a larger reward. Because why should I use 5 minutes and do 1:3 with you when I can go to 1 minute and do 1:10? So if 1:3 would have given me $300, 1:10 would give me $1,000. So, but I told you I've done 1:50. That's how much? $5,000. Still risking the same amount you risked. So if you look at this is already 1:24. Still with the same place your 1:3 was. You see, so it's all about precision. Say precision. All right, next question.
Sir, I don't know, my trading view, it's not giving you the overlapping like yours. This is how it's been showing. So are there settings to this?
It's not giving you the
overlapping for the sessions.
Okay, first, the session you're using is not the correct one. Then on your laptop, press Alt arrow. That is the Alt ALT function plus arrow. ALT. Hold it and then arrow at the same time. Then take your mouse here, look at the screen, take your mouse to the right side, right click, and then click scale price to chart only. No, fear not, it will work.
Who they sell groundnut for that side? I want people when they're doing this fasting. They're not going to talk, say, me, I do the job, I know they do. Don't send them. I still don't know the fasting.
This is
We are restricted to only two indicators.
Yes.
So.
If you want to use more than, yes.
When you use more than two.
Yes. So if you want to use more than, you know, we Nigerians, we are smart. What you do is just hide one, add the other one you want to use. You hide exactly. Yeah. But I have a paid version as well. All right. Any other question? Yes, the second question.
Yes, the ATR. Is it only on Native or is it also?
It's everywhere. It's on your MT4. It's common. Yes, sir. Consecutive.
Yeah, it's perfect. I'll give you another one. You know,
Yes.
the word knowledge is what you know.
Let's listen. You will learn. Yes.
What you know that you leverage on and use that edge over others.
Yes.
Wisdom is actually knowing the obvious when it is still a secret. So I want you to give me this secret now.
All right.
When you set your take profit after your stop loss, then your narrow stop loss, then you went down to 1 second or one minute. You didn't touch that take profit, right?
I didn't touch it.
It just showed wider in the lower time.
Yes. Yes. Can we start to those of you online, just be dropping your questions. I'll attend to them last. Yes, you had 6 questions now. Let's start to the first one.
The first one is how to place the print. Then the other one is when to place the print. The other one is where to place the print.
Yes.
Any other question? Yes. Okay, pending order. Okay. You will know, don't worry, it's very simple. Okay, I'll keep that. I'll answer it. I'll answer it. Yes. No, since TradingView can be used on phone, so you can. Yes. You just download TradingView on your yes.
You know that app, the trading
It's smaller.
smaller.
That's why you can never see me use a phone to never in my life. Do I want to stress myself? Yes.
Sometimes it does not. I will trade on it.
Yes, you can take trade if you connect your broker. TradingView have the yes. TradingView is not a broker, or sure, you know. Okay.
If Fintech is a broker.
If Handtech broker is connected to then you can now connect. But I've not checked. I think some Nigerian brokers are linked with TradingView, like FXTM is here. So if you have an FXTM account, for example, your TradingView as it is like this is your account. Yes. So, but this one that is here, if I place a trade, it's like a demo account. They call it paper trading. You want to test your strategy, but check under the broker section. I think it's here. If you find your broker, I would find where you can connect your broker. Okay, so you see trade with your broker here. So if you search and your broker is here, just connect. Your account now stays on TradingView. Do you understand? Yes.
Our broker is on there.
You search like this IC market. This is Pepperstone, this is CMC Markets. These are also brokers in Nigeria. So you can
FXGM.
it's not there. You've checked before.
No,
No, there are others that are not listed here. So that's why the search button is there. Yes, ma'am.
Please, can you start it?
Inducement, it's advanced. Only you will learn it. Others will not know it. That's the thing. It's actually advanced. If I explain it, I have to start from the scratch. You know how we used to do it now? I need to give you the story behind the inducement so that I don't just, if I show you what inducement is now, if you live here, you may not be able to apply it in real life situations. So it's better I start from the beginning so that if I'm talking about it, you have the holistic view about inducement. But the live session we did, we spoke about inducement. I think that would even be a better resource to have an idea as to what inducement is. If not, we'll have to start a fresh class now so that everybody will benefit. Yes. Someone else. People like class a lot. Yes, ma'am. Mm-hmm.
Your sources will have it.
Okay, is that the question? Yes.
State of the market, maybe next 30 minutes. Direction of the market, the next 30 minutes. I've been trading for 40 days.
Yeah.
So you just enter the market, copy and paste.
Yes.
So I want to bring you time frame. Does it determine your sources?
Okay, very, very good question. So those of you online, she asked, does time frame determine if you make money or not? Well, yes and no. It depends on the strategy. For example, for the past, I think yesterday, it's 5 minutes we used and we made money, isn't it? Today, it is 5 minutes I used, I made money. Some persons still made money still with the London reversal, New York trend. My DM is full. It is just working naturally. Now, that is whether you use 15 minutes or you use 5 minutes or so. Profitability is in the structure of the strategy and not the time frame. You see, I'm coming. So time frame doesn't matter. What matters is the rule or the strategy you want to use in taking a buy or a sell. Is it very, very effective? However, where time frame matters is in the nature of the strategy. All right. For example, the algorithm class, you are only looking at the chart once in a day because you must use a daily time frame. It doesn't work on any of that time frame. Now, this is me giving you inside information. It doesn't work on any, if you try it on any other time frame, you'll go to the village. But if you try it on the daily, whether you know or you don't know, you might just naturally succeed because it is using a.
Is it like this?
Do you understand?
No,
If I say that, that's another
internet.
level. That's inside information.
Running,
All right.
but
Yes, sir.
what else?
You want more secrets?
Yes.
Ask. Well, you understand, Shay, it's the strategy. If so, that's why we usually backtest. You know, backtest means you've learned something. You now start going through past data to see if that thing is actually working. Even this one we are using, for example, this one we are playing around. If you use it on 4 hours, it's waste of time. You will not even see any trade. So you have to use it either 30 minutes, 15 minutes, or 5 minutes. Anything on 1 hour, the number one, the ATR is too big. That is not what you want. Number two, when that 1 hour candle is done forming, me that entered on 1 minute, I've caught 1:20 just with your 1 hour candle. That is 60 candle move for me. You see, so it's really spiritual. Yes, sir.
from your experience, is there a way to use the backtesting tool
Yeah.
on a free?
Hmm.
That's the
So trading view, if you look at my screen, trading view, you would see something. Let me hide this. All right. If you look at my screen, you see something like bar replay over here. Over here. Now, this bar replay is only accessible to paid users. Now, TradingView has its own backtesting functions. So the bar replay can take you as far as 1996, 2000, just because you want to see past data. But now, as regards backtesting, it depends on the strategy you want to backtest. If this, for example, this strategy now is a manual kind of strategy, so it means any kind of backtest I want to do on this strategy, I really do not have to use the bar replay. I can just press Alt-G on my laptop and then say I want to start from December 1st. So by the time I click go to, it has taken me to, so this is November 2025. I can still click on it to make sure it takes me what? To December. So by December, I can start checking one after another. One after another. This is for free users, as in if it's a manual thing, yeah. But if you want automated, whereby you have coded your strategy and it should run. TradingView, you can create a bot on TradingView. That is the same strategy you're using manually. You convert it into a bot whereby it runs on its own, but you still need a paid account to do that so that you can check a good number of data, as much as 5-10 years, you see. But for me personally, I like using MT4 to backtest. Yes, because it doesn't limit me. I can start from anywhere. The MT4 doesn't have a paid version. The only challenge with MT4 is I paid for tick data. Tick data means it is the exact live feed of the broker. For example, you can test a strategy and you will be so happy. This strategy makes sense. But a few things we are missing: commissions, swap. Those things can affect your strategy, especially if your strategy is a scalping strategy. $1, you don't close. $1, you don't close. In the real life scenario, that $1 might be lost, even if you hit target. For example, one of my trades those days, I broke even. It closed at $2 profit, but the commission was minus $2.50. So that is a loss. But when backtesting, you will see it as a profit, unknown to you that in real life, it is a loss. So tick data suits, if you want to look at it, it's actually expensive. If you want to, I think it's about $1,000 to backtest your strategy using real data. You see, this trading, they get levels. Do you understand? So, but for now, just be using this one that is not. It's just that we have gone mad. So whatever can get us the money, just go for it. It's not this. We are on another realm. If I can pay $1,000 to get certain things, you should expect the kind of profit I want to make. And sometimes these things we pay for a year. So imagine 12 months, that's $12,000. You ask yourself, what are you looking for? So yes, more questions. Online, I'm coming, okay? Yeah, ask.
Now, I feel a certain pressure.
A pressure?
Yeah.
No, no,
A
pleasure.
certain pressure for this class. You know where I'm going.
Yes,
There's
ask.
plenty pressure from this.
Yes, ask.
And people want to talk, but they don't want to talk.
They should talk. That's why I'm here. That's why I'm here. Please, you should talk.
They're saying that
Like your class captain. Yes. Yes, I understand.
And one of the loudest whispers is that we love your teaching and mentorship so much
Yes.
that it will be painful.
Are you talking for yourself or for everyone?
It will be painful.
Yes.
Now, achieving a representation or relationship, lasting relationship.
Okay.
Because of money.
Okay.
So, somehow we like to 1.5 million. If we can use, what's the word now? Looking for the word where we can put
Oh God. Okay, go ahead. Go ahead.
I am just positioning to introduce the matter on behalf of the client so that it will save you from the pressure when the avalanche comes. So please, we are beseeching you.
We beseech thee.
Yes.
According to Paul.
According to Paul. To temper justice with mercy. Yes. Whatever you have asked for is not even what you have done.
I'm looking at their faces while you're talking. Yes.
They are pushing me. It's a spiritual thing. Even if you notice, I was so happy that there were some young students that attended your session. Also, until they came back to they're outside. So I'm also appealing for them too. It's over to you. I've done my part.
Okay, so what do you people want? Let me hear from you. Maybe something might. Why you people are deliberating on what you want? Any other question that I can quickly answer? Yes. Mm.
1,000.
It's like that Chimoko. In tools, yes. When it comes to tools, it's the only indicator that has a lot inside of it. Any other person? Yes.
Yes. This segment is the other one is something she asked. I want to take something serious. She talked about it's also one of the things I have in mind. I don't my own view. I'm not looking at the time as in
time frame. Yes,
the
yes.
time frame. At the time overlapping when because we once said one should be awake by either is it 12 or 2 p.m. That particular time when they say that overlapped. That's one of the time I'm talking about. It is at that point the best for let's say trade or what that time again do in a day.
I understand.
Yeah, that's what I'm looking at. That as well.
All right, no problem. Okay, so let me answer the pending order first. So to set a pending order is simple. Are you listening? Now, in pending orders, it means that you are not placing the trade now. That trade, the market has to get to a particular price for you to place it. So let's assume you want to sell, for example.
But anybody who tells you they know what's going to in the market,
let's assume the market is like this.
how good a trader they are. I don't care how long
These
they've
are the
been trading.
candles, okay?
And
And
yes, the market's going to go up or the
you
market's
know
going to go
that
down.
this is a resistance.
Right? So roll the dice. So when you take a trade,
And you believe that because of that resistance, you expect the markets to get here and move downward. So what happens is this.
what you're supposed to do in your strategy.
Before the market gets to this place,
The only thing
it is
you don't
possible
control.
that you may not be available to
Outcome of the
see
trade.
when the price of the market will move and get to that resistance.
The only
You
thing you
could
have
be in a church, you could be in a function, you could be in a meeting. So, but that level seems very nice and it looks yummy. So for you not to miss it, how do you enjoy that trade even in your absence? That is where the concept of pending order comes in. All right, because the opposite of pending orders are instant execution. You see the opportunity now, like the sessions and all that you have been looking at. So what do you do? Because that level is good, sometimes, let's assume too, you want to place a sell. The level you're looking at could be having a bearish engulfing. All right. So by bearish engulfing, I'm referring to this, the candle, this red candle, and then a smaller candle just behind it. You'll see situations too where it is also red, but the concept is still the same. All right. So now, this is your resistance. So what I do to set a pending order, remember the direction we intend to take is what? Sell, right? I have drawn a box as regards that candle, the top part and the lowest part of that candle. I can just take a line or I take my mouse. Where is the lowest part? 0.8334. Isn't it? 0.8334. To help me better, I can put a line there so that I know that, okay, this is the price that I believe that if the market, after dancing around, goes there. So on my MT4, I'm going to change instant execution to pending order. Where you have where they wrote instant execution, there is a drop-down menu. Now we want to sell, right? Two pending orders I told you in class that I prefer using is the sell limit and the what? Buy limit. The sell limit means that if price is going to a particular price, it would activate it while moving upward. Why moving what? Upward. The plan is this. It wants to activate it from top and bring it down. All right. So when I click on sell limit, it changes from instant execution. Sell limit now looks like a what? Pending order. So what is the value? 0.8334. Now, this is excluding ATR at all. This no, we're not looking at ATR in this case. We are just trying to set a random stop loss. Now, when you put the sell limit that you're putting at 0.8334 is called the entry price. The entry price is simple. If price touches this, if the candles gets to this price, activate. Trigger. All right. So at 0.8334, you are telling your broker, see, I'm placing a trade there in case price moves and touches that level. Now, the next thing that happens is your stop loss placement. In the past, before Ituyaru came in, you can put your stop loss maybe above that zone slightly at 0.8353. All right. And then target your take profits 1:3 as what? This is just random anyway, but we can do a perfect check to get the 1:3. All right, so our take profit will be here. So the point is, price was here, but you want to sell, and you may not be around to monitor when it will get here. So that is where pending order comes in. Pending order also depends on the strategy. For example, the overlapping timing, whatever, has nothing to do with pending order, except probably, yes, the New York has a lot to do with pending order, where you're setting your buy limit or your sell limit when there is a break of structure. It's more like you have a break of structure here, assuming if you have a break of structure here and your bias is a sell, all right? Sorry, your bias is a sell. Remember, there must be a bearish engulfing. Is it premium or discount now? If you still remember. Premium, God bless you. So, because you know, we are going to do 50% from the point of starting to the point of exit. So this midline is the what? 50%. So price goes above the 50%, activate, and then you expect it. Let me use an example of a trade I took yesterday on New York session, NZD USD. Still 5 minutes.
No.
So it's very sweet. Very, very sweet. All right, where is it? Here. So over here, sorry, over here, we have in the overlapping session, we have two break of structure, 1 and 2. And I told you that for clarity, use the what? First break of structure. All right. Now, so what happened was yesterday, if you look at this, this is a break of structure and this is an engulfing. Now, ideally, I'm expected to enter at this because of the what? Premium, isn't it? But when I looked at from where it was to the point of breakout, it was so small that just this height alone is small for a stop loss. All right. So because this nice experience anyway, price might not even get to this point. And so since I can see an engulfing at the point of that break, we call it drop base drop. It's a concept in trading. So because of this drop base drop, when you see drop base drop momentums like this in trading, it is so powerful because price reacts at it. This is like extra secret I don't want to teach today. Now, drop base drop is telling you that sellers are in control, but a buyer sneaked in here. All right. So this momentum with a mid buyer here at a minor break of structure, I just set my pending order there. So I was seeing price at this level. So my pending order will be where? At the tip, which is 0.59145, and then my stop loss was actually based on the ATR. If you do the calculation. So this trade got activated and smashed my target. All right. So in essence, this is a practical example of setting a sell limit when all the conditions are right. All right. So I hope I answered it. So it's vice versa for a buy limit. Why instant execution? Everything is confirmed. You just go to your listing, bam, and you're good to go.
And you say on the MT5, you see what where you go. Where you have to stop.
Yes, it will show.
I mean, where you have to stop, right?
If you have your MT5 is there, open it, you will see it. If you don't see it, then you can now show me. Yes, any other question? Yes. They are still pending. So I'll tell you when to delete it. I'm on those trades, so I'll tell you when to delete. There is an expiry for
1 hour, maybe was it 1 hour? So they think 1 hour.
it depends on how fast price moves. Sometimes you can use 1 hour to do analysis. In the next 30 minutes, you just go out to ease yourself. Something has happened, but the distance was far. Even while we were setting it, I was like, are you sure this is going to activate? So that's why I had to do my file. If I wait for people, I will not make money. So I had to do some sharp things. Yes. So where you see that market execution, click on the drop down, you see the pending orders. Have you seen it? Yes.
I see people do say this take profit, you know, it's worrisome because sometimes it doesn't get to it. I think it should stay. No.
Do you know why she's asking this question? Because she's a corporate. You understand? I told you people, there are some people who have never seen their take profit hit.
No.
I'm coming. So here's the thing.
No,
there is
somewhere.
Yes.
People put their take profits now because it's 1 to 3. Once you get your stop loss, look for 1 to 3.
Yes.
But I've seen people also do their take profit to a next high. Do you understand? The highest high, something like that. So yes. And sometimes it gets there. But it's when if we put just 1 to 3, how do we know when it will reverse? It's a problem.
Okay, very, very perfect question. Please clap for her. Because she's talking from now, here's the thing. When back then I have done all these things, right? So let me show you people what she means. For example, you sell, let me use something very clear. Very, very clear. Okay, so this is a support, isn't it? Let's just keep things simple. I draw a line here. This is how I used to trade that year. And then I set a buy limit here. Naturally, I was taught that your next level or target should be here or sometimes here. So in essence, you are looking at this level as your next target, or you're looking at this level as your next target. Now, if I put this level, what is the ratio? 1:4. If I put this level, what is the ratio? Now, stay with me. Let's assume there was a spiritual resistance here, and I put that level there. That is what? 1 ratio, maybe 1.6. Now, truth is this. Every strategy have rules for entry and exit. People want to bring my leg out, but no problem. For example, the algorithm class, we don't do 1:3 there because of the nature of the strategy. It is the exit tool that tells you when to exit. So you can stay in a trade for 6 months. That could be 1:100 because the market is telling you to stay. When you do 1:3, it should be based on pure technical analysis. When you do zone to zone, it should be based on institutional trading. By institutional trading, we are looking at key levels. Support and resistance is the one I told you, isn't it? But we have the daily low and the daily high, which is one of the strongest key levels in terms of trading. You have the Asian high and the Asian low. They are on their own, they are an Odogu key levels. Your support and resistance don't even have impact as much as those key levels have. Because those key levels, the Asian high and Asian low, the New York high and New York low, the London high and London low, they move the market. It is more important than the common support and resistance. We have the daily open and we have the daily close. Those ones are very spiritual. If we have to go into them, it is way more effective than even because people don't see them. You have to mark them. Except you have tools that plot them out for you. Just by using those levels, in a day, you can catch 5 profitable trades because they respect those levels. Still inside this information, you have the Monday high, Monday low. You have the Monday 50%. Now you have the weekly range. God help us. If we go there, those are sweet. That is, if you use the weekly range means for last week, from Monday to Friday, all the movement of price, you are using the bias to predict this new week. Please don't bring me out. Yes, next question.
There are other
Approaches, yes, but because of the mode, it's not really keeping it simple. This is standard for profitability. However, there are levels as regards the strategy for further profitability. Amen? Amen. Stop shaking your head. I'm still here with you. Yes. We'll come there, but yes.
I have opened that.
That's because this trading view is different from MT5.
No, that means if I buy stock, sell stock. What do I have to do? The stop loss
That was so. That's a magic. If I apply for
no, forex. Crypto has a way to behave. How do you now? That's that period. That's it. And that's it. The ATR will change. Just let's show the but they say I was but if you're opening on that trade, you don't see how because the same time same pay. The only thing that will change is big profit because that second pay you're opening starting at the time. Your stop loss for the second trade is a different price. It's a different price. The time you enter the trade, for example, if you enter the sell trade here, right? And you want to enter another sell trade there. These are 2 different price levels. However, because it is 1 hour time frame and the same pay, if your stop loss was like 20 pips, it doesn't change the fact that your stop loss here will be 20 pips because the ATR will still be functioning like that. Even if you decide to do the calculation afresh or you check the ATR, maybe you just see 1 big difference. It will still be like that. As long as you have 14 candles, the average is still constant. All right. Even after 30 candles, sometimes it is 21, you can see 22, maybe difference in size. Example, you see this kind of long candles.
it can be accounting it too, because it's using the last 14 candles to judge the average size. So yes, do you understand? So in essence, the stop loss changes because of different price level, but the ATI doesn't change. But you can always check close to the shop.
So if you are going to change, why did the stop loss change?
Because it's at a different price. For example, you sold at 0.59400, and then the market has come down to 0.5900. Are they the same? The stop loss here, as you enter from here, we use the stop loss of the first one. You use a fresh stop loss from this. If you take away the first trade, are you going to approach this independently on its own? You see, the first one is not going to affect the second one. They are totally different. Do you understand? Yes, ask me.
Yes, during the trade, when your PNL is at a particular figure, maybe good. When you want to take another trade, you remove your profit, or you will just calculate your stop loss based on the new equity.
Go they go now.
So the first trade you entered, is he in profit or in loss? Anyway, that doesn't matter.
Yeah.
As long as the first trade, the plan was a 1%. The second trade, because for me personally, daily 5%. You see, so the second trade is still 1%. Whatever happens with the first doesn't really matter, because if the first does well or does bad, if it does well 3%, assuming, if it does bad 1%, assuming. So even if that first trade is in profit, I'm using the balance, not the equity. I don't know which one. If you're in a trade, yes, the balance, like if you close, wait, hold on so that I don't get confused. If you're on a trade and you're in profit, the balance is your starting capital, right?
Yes.
The equity is plus what is happening.
Yes.
Good. So yeah, so you're using the balance to do the calculation, not the fact that that trade is in profit, because you don't know the outcome of it. So each trade should be treated independently based on your risk appetite. However, if the first trade now closes in profit and money has been added, the 1% of the new trade is now the total capital, not the initial deposit, for compounding purposes.
So I just wanted to clear some.
Yes.
So these are the you are still going to input here.
Exactly, correct.
Where you're buying from. You mark out that.
Yes, there was a question I did not answer. Ichimoku, right? I don't know if I'll have the time, but is there any other question? Yes, you. Which question? Oh, wait, let me answer those online. Okay, Hazan, I think it's just one question. Is today NFP?
Yes.
Sir, what's the advantage of Ichimoku over other indicators? Are we listening?
Yes, sir.
Hello? What is the advantage of Ichimoku over other indicators? That's, yes, Sammy, type your question. That's because Ichimoku has a lot of sweet things. I didn't even teach everything in Ichimoku. There are other things I couldn't teach. I didn't talk about the Tekken San. That one serves as the exit indicator in Ichimoku. That is the one that keeps you in a trade instead of doing 1:3. Okay, but just a quick and sharp recap. It's Asian session. I fly you today. All right, so this is Ichimoku. All right, so this is Ichimoku. It's simple. Price below the cloud, downtrend. Price above the cloud, uptrend. Now, we said it has some spiritual things attached. The future cloud is the future prediction. So because the future is red in color, we are looking at only sales. If it was green, even if these candles are down, we are looking at potentially buying, not buying. Now, that being said, we switched off the lagging span. So the lagging span is the patient factor. If the future is saying sell, the lagging span must be below the Ichimoku. If the future is saying sell and the lagging span was here, even if price is down, you cannot sell, all right? I switched it off, I just put it on. Yeah, so the point is the future and the lagging span must rhyme with the current trend. So the current trend, as we can see on Euro GBP, is selling, and the lagging span, because it is below the cloud, it is confirmed, and the future cloud, because it is red in color, it is selling. Now, considering entry, there are different places you can use to enter the trade, the pending order entry or the instant execution. So if we put on the baseline and off the lagging span, it's a case where the moment price goes below the baseline, it serves as a form of instant execution because everything is confirmed. So for every time price goes above it and closes below, you can enter, set your stop loss at 1.580 arrow. That is for instant execution. For pending orders, we told you that these levels are called major supports or major resistance because of how thick they are. So at this point, if you are seeing the market at this point, you can decide to set a pending order here or here. So if you look at this, if you did set a pending order here, it's a case where this trade would have been activated even while in class. Assuming I want to trade Euro GBP, I can still decide to set a pending order here or here because I believe the market would get to this point and go downwards. It is not really complicated. It's so simple. So it's just a case of me putting a line there and saying, okay, on Euro GBP, I intend to have a sell limit on 0.86963. And then the next thing I'm doing is to check my ATR. So what is the ATR for this pair? 6.6. So 6.6 times 1.5 could probably be 12 or whatever figure it ends up giving you. I come to my trading view, the entry price, I'm going to make it what 6.6. Let's assume 6.6 times 1.5 gave us anything. Let's say it gave us 10. So 10 now becomes my stop loss, and I'm targeting 1:3. Now, in this case, this is now a pending order because I believe that since all the conditions are met, I am expecting that price one day will get here. But mind you, which is very important, if price gets here and other things have changed, you delete the pending order. All right. If price gets here and the future cloud is still red and the lagging span is still beneath, you can take the trade, okay? But for the Kijun Sen, you use it as an instant execution. However, note that this Kijun Sen too is so powerful that you can use it as a pending order because it has a dynamic support and resistance value attached to it. But that's for another year. All right, so I hope you understand. That is like a quick recap as regards Ichimoku.
So in essence, the moment price goes above you can above the baseline, you can set for
Pending orders.
pending order.
Yes.
Preference allowed.
Yes, now. I actually have Guys, sorry, it went off, okay, and we are done. So for those of you who are talking about the discount or anything, just send me a DM, would help you, okay? The class is for both online and offline. It's for